Hello. What's up?
Hi.
We are so back.
We
are so back.
We're the
You don't understand how over it had to be before we could be this back.
Oh my God.
But we are so
We
back.
had to have a whole weekend.
Yes, exactly.
And a Monday.
That's right. I got the WVU tie on. We're ready to roll. We're about 1 minute away from starting the 10 o'clock news. If this is your first time tuning in to 59 News Behind the Scenes, Facebook Live.
Okay.
We appreciate you being here. Hop in the
triple-check
comments section, everybody. Let us know where you're watching from. And you can watch us do the 10 o'clock news together. How about that, Kaleigh?
How about it?
So everybody say hi. Hop in the comments. And
Ask questions.
yeah, ask us your questions. What do you guys want to know about? What do you guys want
Preguntas.
to hear about? And we'll be reading the news in about like 15 seconds. So hop in.
Exactly 15 seconds. He knew.
Exactly.
That's what our producer just said.
All right. We're 10 seconds away from the start of the show.
About the direction of Kaleigh County Commission.
Okay, here we go.
Also tune in on your TV.
Yeah. We're learning new information tonight about the direction the Raleigh County Commission is headed after the sudden death of its former president. Welcome to 59 News at 10. I'm Rivers Upchurch.
And I'm Kaleigh Fourie. Raleigh County Commissioner Greg Duckworth is now president of the commission after a special meeting earlier this morning. Commissioner Linda Epling nominated Duckworth for the president's position after President Dave Tolliver passed away unexpectedly on June 3rd. Leaving behind a number of infrastructure projects he launched. Duckworth says he's grateful for Epling's support.
Okay. Davis watching from Pence Springs. Pence Springs is gorgeous. I love that Route 3 drive along the Greenbrier River. So pretty.
At the next public commission meeting, Duckworth and Epling are expected to appoint Daniel Hall to fill Tolliver's vacancy, at least until voters choose a new commissioner. Hall's the Raleigh County Republican Party's nominee. He'll run against a Democratic nominee for the commission seat in November. And the Axle on Neville Street in downtown Beckley closes its doors. The announcement comes less than a week after Vinyl Tracks on Prince Street, another downtown business, closed its doors. The Axle owner tells 59 News reporter Jessica Farish a plan by the city to promote downtown growth isn't working. We're not gonna take it. No!
Hello, everyone. Gonna share the stream real quick, let people know. What's going on, Tommy? How are you?
Hello.
Thank you for joining us. Going to share the stream real quick on my Facebook page. Oh, whoops.
Hello.
Tina, hello. Brandy, hello. Thank you for being back with us again tonight. We appreciate it. Just getting the share out there real quick.
Can you talk to me real quick? Okay, I don't know why, but it went out. Yeah, and all I did was turn it off and turn it back on. Yikes. Big yikes.
Okay. What's everybody got going on tonight?
Thank you.
It's Tuesday. What are y'all up to?
Yeah. Hey, Brandy.
Hello, Tina. Hello. Happy Tuesday evening. Sam Black Church area. Yes, another Greenbrier County. We love it. We love it. We love it. We love it.
Went out again. I'm not a happy camper.
Kaleigh's struggling with her the thing in her ear. The producer talks to her and the director talks to her. It's this is one of the secrets of TV. You're really getting the real behind the screens or behind the scenes here. Yes. Oh, thank you. Yeah, watching us. That's the correct answer for what is going on tonight.
Happened again. Okay. The owner of the Axles says code enforcement inside the city could also be adjusted to help business owners operate from downtown buildings.
Big things are happening in the city of Bluefield, West Virginia. Things are starting to wrap up with the Bluefield demolition project. They're preparing to demolish one last building. This project started all the way back in February. Throughout the summer, traffic patterns that's throughout the city will be changed due to construction work. Jim Spencer, the executive director of the Bluefield Economic Development Authority, says they're calling on Bluefield residents for advice on what they want to see the city do with all that new space next.
Food trucks.
Spencer says he's excited for the future of the city of Bluefield. He says the last building to be demolished is 8 stories tall. Now let's turn to weather and check in for the first time this evening with Storm Tracker 59 Chief Meteorologist Joe Fitzwater, who has a first check of tonight's forecast. Kaleigh, like Joe and I and you've all been having this battle all day.
Right.
Was there a chill in the air earlier? I felt a chill in the air.
After the 6, I walked outside and I did wish I had a jacket on.
Joe. She doesn't lie.
Okay, so you want to base the person who's in space here 10 months out of the year under it. It was warm outside today, folks. It took a while to get there. Let's make that clear. It was definitely chilly this morning. But once we got to about 1 o'clock, it started feeling pretty decent. Rivers was literally out shooting hoops, rolling his sleeves up, so I don't want to hear about him being cold. But anyway, we take a look at what's going on right now. We're seeing mostly clear skies. And again, as we look at the Storm Tracker 59 HQ Doppler radar, we're looking pretty good here across the region. Temperatures are in the 50s. It has cooled down a lot. It is certainly jacket weather now. But we are not going to be needing those jackets here before too long. We've got a real heat sizzler on the way here for the next few days. We'll talk about that more in just a few minutes.
A Mercer County homeowner came home to a scene he really wasn't expecting today. A dump truck crashed into the front of his house. The crash happened on Washington Avenue in Princeton around 1 this afternoon. The back of the truck crashed into and destroyed part of the home. Luckily, no one was home at the time. We still don't know what caused the crash, but members of the family who lives in the house say they heard it could be due to an issue with the brake line on the truck. Garnett Kleinbell, son of the owner of the house, says the crash happened in a blink of an eye.
Kenny, watching from North Carolina. What's going on? Hello, Kenny.
Hello.
Go Tar Heels. Or, whoever you root for. But that's who I root for.
Kleinbell says there is hardly anything left. He says the next step is finding a place to take care of his mom.
We're learning more about the victim of a shooting in Mercer County over the weekend. The Princeton Police Department responded to a shooting on Saturday. Officers were dispatched to 417 Key Street for a gunshot wound. The victim, Shaileshbhai Patel, was shot in the chest. Officers called for medical help from the Princeton Rescue Squad and Princeton Fire Department. Patel was sent to the West Virginia State Medical Examiner's Office for an autopsy. The investigation is still ongoing.
If you're looking to learn how to be a better part of a demolition crew yourself, New River Community and Technical College has something for you. NRCTC announces a forklift and scissor lift training event. This event is designed to provide in-depth training on the safe operation of self-propelled elevating work platforms and counterbalance forklifts. The training will be held at the Advanced Technology Center, 527 Odd Road in Gent on July 15th through the 18th from 8 in the morning until 5 in the evening with a 1-hour lunch break. The cost is $444. Registration deadline is July 8th. This training is open to anyone interested in gaining skills for operating scissor lifts and forklifts safely and efficiently. Early registration is encouraged.
A new esthetician salon opens in one of the spaces above Kenzie's Cakes and Coffee in Raleigh County. Daydream Esthetician Salon held its grand opening Tuesday afternoon in Beaver. The salon offers a variety of services like body waxing and facials. Owner and certified esthetician Daylin Elio says she's excited to offer some of her favorite services.
Facial.
Elio says it was a long road getting her certification and opening her business. She's already seeing the payoff with her schedule booked solid for the next few weeks.
Well, 59 News will be celebrating Founders Day this Friday with our annual Fill the Boot Drive. 59 News reporter Caleb Oakes talks about how our station is giving back to the community. I will be in Beaver.
Yes. My mom is in the comments. Hello, Mom. Hello, Nancy. Yes. Hello.
Nancy.
Yes. Everybody's fired up to see Nancy Upchurch in the comments. What's up, Mom? Hello. It's Kaleigh, not Kaylin. But yes, the love is felt.
Okay.
Yes. Hello, Mom. Yes. Hello. She's watching all the way from Florida. Tina says she's got family coming in from Florida. That's nice. They brought shirts for casual events. Came up for a funeral. That is funny, Tina. She said autocorrect messed it up. She knows
okay.
you're Kaleigh. That's true.
That's
Thank
okay.
you. That's right. I was talking to my mom earlier today. Hello, Mom.
It is going in and out on me, like the burgers.
Yeah, so we, this coming week, are going to be standing in the middle of the road collecting donations. Larry is going to be in Princeton on Friday with a crew for Founders Day. Yes, sir. That's going to be the most well-lit, most strongly composed shot of all time. Larry is a wizard with the camera. Folks, it's that time of year again. We're shining a spotlight on the class of 2024. Today, we're shining the spotlight on Alanis McClary from Greenbrier East High School. Congratulations, Alanis.
Watching NASCAR is a hobby for many people, but some local firefighters are preparing to make their way to the track to work on the NASCAR fire crew. 59 News reporter Michael Hare has more on this opportunity and what they're expecting. NASCAR.
You think my mom says we should check out the Daydreams esthetician salon that we all need a facial. Yeah, that'd be good.
I've never had a facial.
I haven't either. I think it would be good for my pores, probably.
I use a really nice face wash and I dermaplane or whatever it's called.
Like the roller thing?
Yeah. Or it's a razor, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it takes off the dead skin and the peach fuzz
off
your face. Be careful.
Yes, thank you. How cool is this story that we're doing right now? Some of our local firefighters from Mercer County are going to have been selected to serve on the NASCAR fire crew. And they're going to go to Charlotte and Darlington and Martinsville, one of them.
Martin.
Yes, exactly. And they're going to, yes, thank you, Larry. It's airing right now. I'm glad we did the NASCAR story too. How cool is this? Larry told us about this story. So that's Larry Martinsville. Thank you. Yes, exactly.
What happened? Okay. Sorry.
Good catch.
And as we shift gears and take a look at our fall forecast, brought to you by New River Health, pretty consistent levels over the next few days. Not a bad thing because we're only looking at medium levels. We'll look at the forecast next.
I'm sure.
Come on over here, Joe. Oh.
How's it going?
I was like,
What's going on?
What happened?
Doing the weather.
Yeah. Nice.
What about you?
Doing the news.
Doing the news?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Kaleigh's doing a lot more work than you are, pal.
Look, man, that it may be true. It may be true. But I'm here doing the Facebook Live.
Hey, Larry, I just want you to know that I will never brag about much about this station, but I'm carrying the weight when it comes to the NASCAR love around here.
Yes.
I want to make that very clear here.
Joe is our go-to NASCAR expert. We've been doing a lot of sort of like NASCAR preview, look ahead stories this year more than before, which is awesome. I love it. I'm learning so much. But Joe is a diehard NASCAR fan.
I am. Right now, Kaleigh is carrying the show, says Tina. And by the way, Nancy, I am so sorry that you had to put up with this guy for as long as you probably did, man. What a talk about I bet he was like 10 years old, like, Tar Heel.
That's exactly what I sounded like. Yes. I actually still sound like that. Kaleigh, people are in the comments saying Kaleigh is carrying the show. You know, look, you can't win them all, folks. It's like I say, sometimes you're the train, sometimes you're the tracks.
Where do you steal my line?
Who am I, the tracks?
No. Like sometimes you're unstoppable and sometimes you're just getting ran over. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
This is I am
our producer.
I am the tracks. But anyways, Andrea, everybody, I'd like to introduce everybody to my biggest hater, Andrea Rollins, our producer for the 6 and 11 o'clock show. She gives me such a hard time. All right, Joe's about to do the weather.
There he is.
Sure hope you had a great day. Otherwise, we certainly were cloudy to start the day, but by the afternoon, those clouds gradually began to break, and a lot of us are seeing mostly clear skies across the region right now. So we look at our Storm Tracker 59 HD Blue Live down the rail. We are very, very quiet here across the region, and the reason for that is an area of high pressure that is up to our north and to our west. So it looks like our hand tracker is acting a little bit later. But we do have an area of high pressure that is back to our west. And basically what's going to happen is over the next couple of days, that area of high pressure is going to work its way into the area, and it's going to bring a lot of sunshine into the area. The only thing we've got to worry about the next couple of days, folks, is the risk for quick sunburns. We're talking about a UV index around 10 here, both tomorrow as well as Thursday. And that means you can get a sunburn in about 15 minutes or so. Let's take a look at predictor, and as we do so, we'll be seeing just a chance for an isolated shower or two here as we head into the overnight over into parts of Virginia. We are dry here in our neck of the woods. We head into Wednesday morning, we will have a little bit of fog for us to contend with in some spots. We have those temperatures dropping down into the 40s, very chilly night on the way. Now we head into the afternoon here for our Wednesday, mostly sunny skies. And again, area of high pressure back to our west is going to be nearly overhead tomorrow. That'll give us a very light breeze. You might not even notice it half the time during the afternoon. And we'll see high temperatures up around 80 degrees. But that heat just continuing to build here as we head into our Thursday. And this is going to be the warmest temperatures that we've had so far this year here in our region. We've only made it up into the low to mid 80s this year. I think 84 is our warmest temperature so far. We should not have any problems beating that here over the next few days. As we look at our 10-day forecast, you'll see that we're going to jump straight up to 85 degrees as we head into our Thursday. So from Wednesday to Thursday, we jump 5 degrees, and today's highs were in the upper 60s. So we're going to be up to 15, 20 degrees warmer on Thursday than on Tuesday. Now, we will have a frontal system that's going to cross on Friday. That will bring a few showers into the region during the afternoon. And all that's going to do is drop us a couple degrees here as we head into Saturday. We'll have a northerly breeze in place. I don't think it's a big drop in temperatures at all. Father's Day Sunday, 87. That gets toasty. It gets even warmer from there. 89 by Monday. Monday looks like the warmest day with just an isolated chance for a shower or storm. And then the heat and humidity builds, and if anything, that might lower our highs just a touch back into the mid-80s. But still, we're talking about heat index values likely for much of next week, near 90 degrees in many locations.
Coming up in this week's Ask the Doc, we'll sit down with a local nurse practitioner who's participating in a very special event. That's next. Stay tuned.
What happened?
What did you just drop on the floor?
None of your business. Let's see.
Hello, yes, Andrea. Hello, our esteemed 11 p.m. and 6 p.m. producer and producer of this live stream. She does a great job.
I thought it was Andrea.
No.
Oh, it's not.
It's Andrea.
Oh, Andre.
Yes. Okay. I was having this conversation the other day, and I'm going to open it up to participation here in the chat. What is the greatest film series, movie series of all time?
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Even though Disney has ruined it, I would say still the first two trilogies. Yeah.
Oh, the prequels included.
Tina says perhaps a show about how the green screen works as well as other cool things on how. Okay, we could probably pull that off. Maybe we'll try and do that on Thursday or early next week. But yeah, I think we can make that happen. Brandy, listen, I love you guys to death.
Wow.
But anybody who's putting Shrek over Star Wars,
Shrek is good.
I didn't say it wasn't,
great.
but is it?
No, it's not. No, it doesn't. Okay, I was just saying.
Yeah, I don't know.
Everybody likes Shrek.
Yeah.
I feel like
Shrek's
Shrek
great.
has an extremely high approval rating.
She says she's kidding. You can take it back.
Toy Story or Shrek for
Ooh.
animated
What do you think?
series?
I'm going Toy
I like
Story.
Shrek.
I'm going Toy Story.
It's a toss-up for me. I mean,
I would much rather.
I
watch
think Toy Story,
Let's break it down. Toy Story 1, Shrek 1. Who are you going with? I'm going TS1.
Toy Story 1 or Shrek. What is the greatest movie of all time? I think we already talked about this last week, but it's Good Will Hunting. Okay, Shrek 1 or Toy Story 1? I'm going Shrek 1.
All right, Shrek 2, Toy Story 2.
Shrek.
In my opinion, maybe the best of both franchises.
I think Shrek 2 is better than Toy Story 2, but I think Toy Story 1 is better than Shrek 1. And then it goes to the number 3, and I'd give the edge to Toy Story.
Toy Story
barely.
3 for sure.
Yeah. That's why I'm picking Toy Story.
Interesting. Lord of the Rings. Yeah, Lord of the
haven't
Rings
seen it.
is great. You've never seen Lord of the Rings?
That's true. I've never seen it.
Wow.
Yep, one of my big L's.
Man.
I would say,
Okay.
like I said the other day, like
Star Wars
and Harry Potter.
That's what I was going to say. I think it's Harry Potter.
Here's
if Universal has a park for both of those things,
Yeah.
they're pretty big.
Exactly. Harry Potter's my personal fave.
Here's my question for you guys.
Yes.
Okay. Favorite board game to play?
Oh,
Ooh.
Clue.
Ooh, I love Clue. Now, hold on. Everybody that plays Clue's got their character. Who are you?
Mustard.
You're
Colonel Mustard.
I was thinking Miss
Nice.
Scarlet. I was thinking
honestly
Miss Scarlet.
so much respect for the Colonel
I am
Mustard
Professor
answer.
Plum.
Professor Plum, nice. I also play as Colonel Mustard.
I did not see Kaleigh being the Colonel Mustard character.
Me neither.
I'm kind of here for it though.
Yeah.
What
I
about
like that.
you? What's your favorite board game?
Chess.
Okay.
I love chess.
Yeah.
But in terms of a game that's not chess,
I don't like Monopoly.
Monopoly. You don't
Monopoly's
like
fun.
Monopoly.
I never
What's
did.
something that
Live is a great one. Brandy, listen, since you work at the station, this is a little secret here on
Scrabble? My mom says Scrabble. Yes, Scrabble's a good
I
one.
hope you beat the crap out of them, Nancy. That's just what I'm
In
saying.
Scrabble?
I hope. Somebody's got
I'm
to.
pretty good.
But Brandy, there's a little chess group here at the station, so we can get you hooked up if you like to play.
Yeah, Brandy, if you want to start playing chess
We play
with
quite a bit.
Joe and I,
That's
George,
right, George.
says Monopoly.
Good choice.
Monopoly's a classic.
Okay,
Yeah.
Kayla.
I just don't like it.
I do love the game of life.
Life's fun.
I got super into Yahtzee for a while. I
Me
know
too.
that's not a board game,
It's
but
fun.
I do
I
love
think it counts.
Yahtzee.
I think it counts.
Yeah, there
Close
was a time when I was in college where I was playing
We're gonna head out of
probably
this.
huh?
Do I have to head off this?
Okay,
No.
I got the
Okay.
keys. Still to come on Fox 59 News at 10, a jury finds Hunter Biden guilty on 3 felony counts. We take a look at the charges and when sentencing could be. That's up next.
Andre, the
Trevor
reason that you
Before?
have not played a game where at least one person didn't cheat in Monopoly is because you're probably the one always cheating. Totally
Yeah,
see that.
it's interesting.
She's
What's
going to be the one that plays banker and just slips 50s.
What's the one constant of every Monopoly game that Andrea has ever played in?
She says you're not
Andrea.
Yeah.
Do you follow the rules with Scrabble
Absolutely.
or no? Correct spelling.
Got to.
Yeah. Got to be
fun.
correct spelling.
It's got to be
big
correct.
time.
I'm not a big game.
And I think if you need to challenge it, you're allowed to check.
Do you guys do the like New York Times word games? Like, do you guys play Wordle?
I play Quirtle.
The 4 Wordles at once?
Yep.
Okay.
There's
Honestly,
also Octortle, but it's
next.
I don't do that one.
Next, Kaleigh and I have to go do the news again, but next commercial,
Here, I got you.
Let's do the Wordle together.
Brandy,
Because I haven't
once
done
at Candyland at 7, and my family won't let me live it down. Well, if you got to cheat at Candyland, that's
I love
Candyland's such a great game. Why would you cheat that game?
Okay,
Curious about that. All right.
In the chat knows this one if they can hear me. I love playing Pretty Princess.
Kaleigh says she really likes the game Pretty Princess. I've never heard of this.
I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
If anybody in the comments knows what Pretty Princess, say that 3 times, 10 times.
Anybody ever play Stratego?
Yes, big Stratego fan. Rivers is a Stratego guy. Yes, my favorite thing to do was just to lay the bombs in the most random places so people would lose their marshals and whatever on my bombs. Big fan of Stratego.
Stratego's great.
Yes. Surprised not getting too many commenters here talking about their games. I know there's some good board games out there. Larry, poor checkers, or poor man's chess is checkers. I don't know if I agree with that. Checkers is pretty cool. Brandy's getting called out here. What's that?
What's that game we played with Harper about the bugs trying to push each other off a rock?
Takuta Sumo?
Kabuto
Sumo. Yeah, if you guys have never heard of that game is insanely fun. I've never heard of it. It's called Kabuto Sumo. Shout out Harper, our producer, who let us play that during the Super Bowl. You know, while we were watching the game, we were playing board games, and extremely fun game. You can find it on Amazon. All right, we got to be quiet for a second because they're doing the news. Just wanted the lollipop. Nice.
The verdict is in the criminal trial of Hunter Biden. A jury found the president's son guilty
Totally agree,
of 3
Tina.
federal felonies related to buying a gun while he was addicted to drugs.
Washington correspondent Maddie Beertemple reports on the conviction.
Yo, Rivers.
Is that it?
Your mom got Wordle in 4 today.
Oh, okay.
And she was Queen Bee in the spelling bee, which is a very fun game. I also love playing Connections. I don't know if anybody plays Connections. That's a really fun one, too.
Okay.
Nobody's above the law.
Nancy, I got to ask you a question. Obviously you sound like a very bright individual. What happened to your son? What happened? I love giving him a hard time. He's a bro, that's for sure. George, you, Rivers, and Haley. That's Kaleigh with K, but yes, thank you. We appreciate that. Brandon, do you guys play Pathfinder? I have played Pathfinder. Have you ever? I've never played D&D much. I have tried. I have to admit, role playing is a little hard for me to get into. Nancy says easy Connections. I need to go play that.
Yeah, we'll have to do the Connections.
Yeah, I love Connections.
Me too.
Never got into D&D. I tried with multiple times, just couldn't get into it. You ever play?
No, I've not played D&D. I've done a few role-playing games, but I've never played like the Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to disappear for a bit, I suppose. Some of you guys got a tease coming up.
I think we have Tylander next.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Coming up in the second half hour, Fox 59 News at 10, the upcoming installation of solar panels at the Pentagon raises questions about their origins. Find out why after the break.
No, Connect 4 is a great game, Larry. Connect 4, everybody loves Connect 4. Okay, I'm going to try to do the Wordle real quick.
Unbeatable in Connect 4.
Okay, Joe, give me a 5-letter word to start with. Let's do the Wordle real
my
quick.
word is always trail. Trail.
Trail. Okay, we're starting with trail.
Could have said river.
We could have. This is what we get for trail. A
Nothing.
bunch of nothing.
So that's
Okay.
good. All right. So the next one I choose is choose. CHEWS.
Ooh,
See what I'm
Okay.
doing here? All
Yep.
unique letters here.
we love it. Okay, an S and a W, but they're in the wrong spot.
All right. Next, I'm going to do another unique word with letters. The word pound. POUND.
Oh, you don't use the.
No, I don't. Not until
Oh.
number 4.
No. We got to go for glory. Okay, this is what we got so far. We got an S and a W. How about
Probably going to be an SW word to start with.
swoop? We're going with swoop.
Swoop. There it is.
Okay.
I've never played the Wordle.
If you had chosen the word pound, you would have already known that there's a letter.
There's a U in
there's
there.
probably-
So we got SW, correct. And then there's
yeah,
got to be
U.
a swung.
Yep.
I'm thinking swung.
And if you had gotten pound, you would have already known this.
Bam, we've done it. Wordle in 4, swung. Sorry to anybody who didn't play today. But that was Wordle with Joe and Riv. All right. Now we do the news again.
Oh, Uno, such a great game. Brandy, you listen. We got to
Uno
get
is
you to
an
hang out
excellent
more
game.
at the station. Daggone.
With the evening crew.
I mean, no doubt.
Yes, she works there.
I know that, but I'm saying we got to get
Can
beans.
you move the laptop?
Oh, yeah. Where do I move it to?
How about that red chair right there?
Okay. I'd say we need to get Beans to have her work the evening shift. How about that?
I think so too.
Battleship's fun, Larry. Good choice. Used to play that all the time.
Oh, as I was saying earlier, there was a period in college where I had probably like upwards of 50 online online Yahtzee games going on at a time.
So what you were telling me is you had no life.
Yeah, that's correct.
I'm teasing. That's
I
awesome.
love Yahtzee.
Yeah, Yahtzee's very fun.
Welcome to the second half hour of Fox 59 News at 10. Governor Glenn Youngkin crying foul over solar panels set to be installed at the Pentagon in Northern Virginia.
Youngkin sending a letter to the Secretary of Defense claiming taxpayer money could be spent on solar equipment with ties to the Chinese Communist Party. However, as 59 News reporter Tyler Englander found out, that might not be true.
Look at him.
What's going on, Kaleigh?
Working.
Working. So true. Brandy, it really does be like that.
Really. I wonder why it's called the Pentagon.
You're not going to believe this.
You're not. What? Okay. Mountain Valley Pipeline. Turning now to an update on the Mountain Valley Pipeline. The owners of the more than 300-mile line are asking the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission to give them the green light to turn on it today. This comes less than a week after that same agency released a report saying there were 50 so-called anomalies that needed to be dug up
and investigated further or possibly fixed. Mountain Valley responded to 59 News saying that it has satisfied the aspects of the October order that was necessary to start service.
More Americans are prioritizing food as they plan their vacations. For some, what they eat is the centerpiece of their trip. Wendy Gillette reports from the foodie hotspot of Copenhagen, Denmark, where the culinary scene has been serving up innovation for more than 20 years.
I've been living for more than 20 years.
So true. If you guys could travel anywhere in the world, where would you want to travel?
I want to go to Greece.
Greece. Interesting. You've been to Japan, which I am super jealous of. I think going to Japan would be very cool.
Yeah.
I have always wanted to go to Australia.
Yeah. My sister went there.
Scotland.
My sister's going to Scotland for the second time. I'm like,
wow.
You've already been.
Scotland. One of our photographers, 59 News photographers, is he's
in Ireland.
Is in Ireland. How cool is that?
He's Irish. Like straight up Irish.
London, yes.
London calling.
London.
I really liked Madrid, Spain, but if I went back to Spain, I want to go to Barcelona. I want to be on the coast.
Yeah. I went to Italy in high school. Ooh, my mom says Italy. I went to Italy in high school and I really enjoyed it and I loved it and I learned a lot and I saw a lot of cool stuff. But I think if I went back, I was doing a lot of like school type stuff. Like we were at museums and whatnot. Like if I went back, I would do it differently. You know what I mean?
Built different.
Well, just more of like get a real firsthand account of what it's like in Italy. Brandy, you've never been out of the country.
Been to Canada.
Yeah, I've been to Canada a bunch of times, eh?
I bought maple syrup while I was there.
Nice. I played in a basketball tournament in Canada when I was probably like 6th grade or something.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty cool.
It was cold. I think I'm cold here.
I grew up in Michigan. It literally seemed like just the same as Michigan to me. That bike tour costs around $250 a person. The 40-course meal at Alchemist is much pricier. That's over $700. Reservations open every 3 months. Well, you didn't have to travel across the ocean to enjoy some culinary tourism, though, when Charleston chef Paul Smith was announced as the best chef in the Southeast. It brought a lot of cheers. But it's also likely to bring more visitors to check out the growing restaurant scene here in West Virginia. There is a documented phenomenon known as foodie tourism, where people will drive at least an hour or more to go dine at a great restaurant. That could boost business for Chef Paul here in West Virginia and many other restaurants across the state. The tourism office will use Chef Paul's James Beard win to promote the entire West Virginia culinary scene on places like Instagram and other popular social media sites. Oftentimes, people who engage in foodie tourism don't just come to check out only one restaurant. They'll stay a few days and try several. As temperatures begin to heat up, more people are kicking on the AC to try to keep cool. 59 News reporter Ashley Davidson went out to speak with an electric expert to get some tips on how you can be energy efficient. '59 News trip to Disney. I'm so in. I want to go to Harry Potter World.
I do too.
I've been to Disney before. I want to go to Harry Potter World.
I want to see the Star Wars one. Oh, what's I'm completely blank. Avatar. Yeah, I want to go.
They got an Avatar World?
Yeah, or whatever it's called. I forget
like a ride?
What it's called. No, it's like a whole theme park.
What?
Why am I tripping up on what it's called.
Yes, it is a restaurant in Charleston. So last night was the James Beard Awards for cooking, and one of our local chefs won the best chef in the Southeast. Dallas says, "Are y'all on air?" Yes, we sure are. We're on air right now. They're playing
Pandora.
a video.
I can't believe I forgot it's called Pandora.
What's called Pandora?
The theme park.
I
Like,
thought you told the
no, talking about Avatar.
Yes. We are on air right now.
Okay.
Yes, Tina, y'all are definitely included on the Disney trip.
I haven't been to Disney since I was 10.
I've never been.
I like it.
I went a few years back. My parents moved down to Florida, and we did a little day trip a couple years ago.
I'd like to take my daughter sometime.
Yeah. Thank you for watching. We appreciate y'all watching in Pipe Stem.
Maybe.
And up next, we are looking at some heat across the region, but right now things are nice and crisp outside. The temperature dropped down into the 50s in many spots. How close these going to get? We'll let you know next on 9 News at 10.
Joe, do you want to play the game?
What game?
Or they pick a topic?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, guys. So last week we did this.
I got to get the graphics ready.
So Joe does this thing where we pick a topic, like he did NBA teams, right?
Mm-hmm.
Teams, and then last week he did, was it bands from the 80s?
Yes, it was classic rock bands.
And so what he does is like while he's doing his main weather hit, he will just bring up, I don't know, words associated with that. And we sit here and we count how many. Usually he gets 10.
Yeah, he's really good at it.
So if you guys quickly want to leave a comment for his topic, just things he can list off.
I think just like based on, I'll throw out my suggestion, based on the vibe of this whole, our live here tonight. We've been talking a lot about Disney.
Right.
So we could either do like Disney movies or Disney characters, something like that. Disney songs, I think, would be very hard. Joe is very good, but I don't know. Maybe he could do it.
That'd be kind of random.
Disney, what do y'all think? Disney movies or Disney characters? Or something completely different?
I was going to say, Disney's not my strong suit.
Ooh, okay. Joe says Disney's not a strong suit. So somebody throw out another suggestion.
Disney, yeah, he doesn't.
Give Joe a category or something that he can list off.
Something to list or
Nickelodeon characters.
Ooh.
You think you can
That's
include that
tough.
in a weather?
Thousands Pop, Star Wars. Okay.
Please sound like Chewie on air.
I can't do that.
I can't do it. How?
All right, you guys pick one.
You want to do NASCAR drivers for Larry Mars?
That's too obvious.
Star Wars.
Okay. I'll try to come up with as many Star Wars references.
Okay. All right. Star Wars, here we go.
Well, if you've been tuning into the newscast here this evening, the way that temperatures were today, Rivers Upchurch seemed like it felt like it was like hot outside. There was temperatures that were in the 50s and 60s, and it seemed like they were freezing out there. Now, it's certainly getting a little cool out there here for tonight. So if you are going to be soaring out there in some of your vehicles that are going to be driving around, just be aware that it would be a little on the chilly side. Storm Tracker 59 HD Dual Live down for radar is looking pretty decent here. We're not looking much in the way of any kind of clouds or anything like that, so no problems there. And we take a look at temperatures again. We're down into the upper 40s and low 50s, 53 in Beckley, 59 in Welch, 58 in Princeton, 55 in Hinton. And I don't know, as we head into tonight, we'll see those temperatures dropping back a few more degrees into the upper 40s. Some of those sheltered spots will be down into the mid 40s. So if you are fans of the cool weather, going to be in good shape here for tonight. If you want some warmer weather, might need the jackets. Waking up in the morning, might need to use the force to make sure that you were able to stay warm here as we had in the morning hours by grabbing. Dew point values are down into the mid to upper 40s, so we are looking pretty decent here as far as the humidity values. That's a pretty comfy level here. But what's going to happen over the next few days? This area of high pressure is going to be working its way in. It's going to be soaring on in like the Millennium Falcon, and as it does so, it's going to move directly overhead here as we head into tomorrow. And that's going to start to toast us up here. And by the time we get toward tomorrow evening and into Thursday and Friday, it's really going to get hot outside. Really, the hottest temperatures we've had all year is going to feel more like Mustafar out there with those temperatures jumping up in the mid to upper 80s. So again, we drop back into the upper 40s for tonight. We head through the day here as we head into Wednesday. This is going to be weather that I think Jar Binks will be okay with. Temperatures are 80 degrees. Some patchy fog possible in the morning. Sunny and clear, looking good out there. So it's a beautiful day that's going to be on tap here as we work our way through the day. If you have any outdoor plans, maybe you want to be like a little walk, climb the trees out there and whatnot, and watch the little sunshine, is going to be in good shape. Just make sure that you keep things nice and cool. Those were high temperatures, by the way, as we head into our Thursday. And here's the other thing to keep in mind. UV index is going to be very high here over the next few days. We're talking about a 10. That's a sunburn in as little as 15 minutes. If you're somebody like me and has a really light complexion, just keep that in mind. We're going to be seeing mostly sunny skies here as we head to the day tomorrow. So a very beautiful day, but albeit a day we'll have to watch out for those sunburns. Now we head into the day on Wednesday. We're looking good here for our hump day with temperatures again right around 80 degrees for highs. So looking good. As we head into Thursday, it's just going to be even warmer here. So again, going to be something where we're going to have to definitely continue to watch the imperial forces here as we head toward Friday and Saturday. That heat really starts to move itself into the region. Now, we will start to see our chances for a couple of sprinkles returning as we head toward Friday, and that's because we'll have a storm system heading in. That'll give us a chance for an isolated shower Friday afternoon, but I think we're going to be dry. Until then, we look at our temperature outlook. Wow, does it look hot out there? So again, if you were going to be out there doing any kind of pod racing or anything like that, just keep in mind that there will be quite a bit of heat building over the next couple of weeks. This is a trend that looks to last here and lock for much of the remaining of the month of June. So as we look at our 10-day forecast, 80 on Wednesday. Thursday we'll see highs in the mid-80s with partly sunny skies. Isolated scattered shower on Friday with highs in the mid-80s. Then we cool it down just a touch here as we head towards Saturday. Highs in the lower mid-80s. Father's Day on Sunday, highs in the mid to upper 80s. So if you are looking for Luke and saying, I am your father, you're going to be in good shape here with plenty of sunshine. 89 on Monday, 88 on Tuesday. I feel like that nice forest background here. It kind of reminded me of indoor here in our
Well, thanks so much, Joe. I think we have the high ground. Up next on Fox 59 News at 10, 4 Americans are injured in a stabbing attack in China. We've got the latest stuff after the break. Did not mean to sound so enthusiastic about a stabbing.
That was great. Double digits again for Joe. 10. How good was that?
That was pretty good.
It was tough. No, you nailed it.
I'm glad you didn't say the high ground because I got to say it.
You nailed it. Yeah, the high ground would have been easy. You could have just talked about like up in the mountains.
I thought you was going to mention how Anakin was burned.
That would have been good for the UV scale. No doubt. But man, that was good.
It was pretty good.
After that forecast, Joe, I feel like I have a new hope for this week's weather.
I had to throw my pal
A
Jar
new
Jar
hope.
Binks in there. I think Jar Jar Binks has a Jar Jar. Yeah,
Mustafar was a wild one.
Yeah.
I think most people would have just gone Tatooine, but
I know my planets in the Star Wars universe,
look,
but
man.
we're on Facebook, right? We don't have to be as politically correct. Screw you, Disney.
With the UV index, I wanted him to say "cover up like a Jawa."
Ooh, nice,
So
Larry.
true.
Nice reference.
Yeah, there you go.
I did get the Ewoks in there though.
Yeah, and Endor. That was good. It was very like Return of the Jedi.
I'm actually a fan
It's a
of
classic.
the. I'm definitely a fan more of the new trilogy. Actually, episodes 1, 2, and 3. I love the original.
Oh, the prequels.
You
Yes, the
should have
prequels.
whistled and sound like R2D2. That's all I'm saying.
I can't do it. You do it.
I
That
can
wasn't
do it.
that bad.
Something like that.
Yes.
He's got to get out of the
Get
shot
out
for
of
the
the
two shot.
Yeah, producers keep acting like I don't hear them talking, but
Exactly. Questions are swirling after 4 visiting college instructors from Iowa were stabbed in China yesterday morning. The State Department says all 4 people are in stable condition.
The attacker was arrested. Our DC's Raquel Martin has the latest from Washington.
Ooh. In China. In China.
Yes,
That is
there
scary.
must be a lot of people out there who have no clue what he's talking about.
Oh, about Star Wars? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you have the fear of missing out, go watch all the movies. You won't be disappointed. Tell you what.
What did you guys think of the newest ones? The 7, 8, and 9.
boo.
Joe says boo. Our
Um,
director Eric says I don't.
Listen, I like Adam Drive. Is it?
Yep.
Is it? Yeah.
Yep. Kylo Ren.
I like Kylo Ren.
Mm-hmm.
I like how it's like he redeemed himself, right?
Mm,
Well, he went to the bad side,
He
and
did.
then, like in the end, okay, when he killed his dad, the
yeah.
whole theater went. They did.
Yeah, I try not to think about them too, Larry. Coming up, a recap of the events making news across our area tonight.
And a final look at our forecast with Chief Meteorologist Joe Fitzwater. Don't go anywhere. All right, we are actually at the end of our 10 o'clock show.
Yes.
Which
We
means
got to
will be
wrap
wrapping
things up.
up.
I will say the phrase "somehow Palpatine returned," just setting up the final movie in the saga, is ludicrous. After not addressing him at all for like episodes 7 or 8, episode 9 just starts with "somehow Palpatine is returned."
I tell you what,
pretty wild.
When Princess Leia dies in the movie,
Yeah,
and after Carrie Fisher,
yeah,
she has passed. Like I cried.
that was tough.
My princess.
Yeah, we love Princess Leia. All right. Thank y'all so much for watching. We appreciate you. We're back Thursday, 10 o'clock here on Facebook. Tune in, bring your questions. Let's talk about something. Let's talk about something fun. We will be here Thursday night at 10. Bye. Thank you for watching. Have a great
Tune
night.
in to 59 News at 11.
Yeah, watch us on CBS. We're on in like 7 minutes.
Bye.